What is up, guys? Started back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today, I got Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy, Cheetor. It took me a while to get this guy, so sorry about that. I really wanted him to be one of my first reviews. But in my effort to really be done with these boxes, here's the box art. And now we're done with it. Simple as that, simple as that. As far as accessories goes, you get this tail. I mean, you know, not a gun or anything, but you get this tail axe, pickaxe type thing. Yeah, that's it. For my card, it's always random. They gave me a another Dinobot, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother. You've seen it before, I'm sure. At least on my channel. Also, you get the instructions, which are very easy. Transformation very simplistic. Not much to it. So yeah, and I'll probably go ahead and show you guys that, is because it's that easy. Well, as far as the figure goes itself, you can take it to the accessory, which is said for is really the only one you get. It becomes a tail, which is it makes sense, because I remember the original toy, the tail turned into a gun. And you know, so for this accessory makes sense for what it is. I wish it was a gun though. But he can hold it easily enough, just like that. Or I've seen some box art where he's holding it the other way around, which doesn't make sense to me, not to hold it, you know, blade forward. But yeah, it's painted well enough. It's got some nice blue paint for the blade section. But I think the plastic's just yellow plastic, and the spots are painted on. So you know, it looks good enough. That's for figure himself. When I first saw him in pictures, I wasn't that impressed by it. In person, he's okay. He's not my favorite of the Beast Wars figures. I like him as a character, but so far of the Kingdom figures, he's not my favorite. Though the Beast Mode, we'll see about that later. Just look at him, looks pretty good. I remember in the cartoon, didn't he have green eyes? I quite remember. The head sculpt is pretty good. I kind of wish they used some gold paint to make the crest shine a little bit more. He has a small Maximal symbol right there in the center of his forehead, if you can make that out. And blue paint for the face. It's like orangey, kind of a dark orange for the eyes. And yeah, honestly, as far as paint goes, that's about it. I think this is all this colored plastic all here, but the spots seem to be painted on. And also, I kind of wish the eyes had pupils. I remember the old cartoon. I think he had green eyes, and I think he had black pupils. But yeah, it's whatever, I guess. I'm sorry about the paint. Actually, for the paint, I take it back. I think it does continue down to here on the legs. I think right here on the little flap, which I don't know why this flap's here. I believe that's just painted plastic too. But I think down here on the legs, I think this is all actually all this paint, if I'm not mistaken. I think it really is. Okay, so that's basically it for him. Look at the sculpt itself, turn here to the back. Some might consider this messy. I don't, because in the cartoon and the original toy, his legs always just kind of crossed and just kind of hung out. So all in all, it's not really that bad per se. In terms of his articulation, the head can get a 360, but you can kind of lift it up like so to spin it. Otherwise, it gets caught by these little shoulder pad deals here. So yeah, before you rotate, you gotta lift it up just a little bit. You can see you can look all the way up and has no down. Arms, that's kind of a thing. The arms are kind of stopped by his animal chest and arms right here, but you can't butterfly it out. It's just a taste to get the rotation. Not a full 360, but I think realistically, I think that is good enough. Coming down to the bicep, you can 360 that fairly easy. Elbow bend on a single hinge. I wish it was double, but he has no gun, so it's kind of like it's whatever. In terms of the hands, you can get a full 360 out of that, so that's nice. And of course, same on both sides. The arm can go out that far. So I think that's, well, actually, no, I'm lying. It can go up that high. Though that's very awkward. Alright, going down to the waist. Let's go get the arms out of the way the best we can. As if I feel like the back leg parts here kind of hinder the arms, but you know, it's somewhat accurate to how he's supposed to look. The waist can spin. Actually, let's see, nope, you can't get 360 out of this, can you? Nope, you can't get full 360. You can get that far, almost a 180. But you know what? That's realistically, that's fine. Not everything needs a 360. Coming to the legs, kick it out. That's fall. Knee bend. Single hinge. Foot does have a spine's tight. It does have foot tilt, as you can see. And the foot can swing up that far, swing back that far, which is that's most for transformation. As far as kicking back goes, it goes back, oh, that far. That's tight. And if it weren't for his little paws, he could kick his own ass. So that's good. As far as a full trowel or Van Dam, yeah, that's fairly accurate. Yep, get all that. Even has a little hole here, which is actually made for his tail. But you can, I'm sure, jam something in there if you really want to. Anyway, if you're a sadist. But, yeah. Alright, for comparison, I don't really want to transform other Beast War guys. But I did transform, for this occasion, I did transform Primal. If I can get him to, let's get him to stand. On my surface, it's not exactly even. So there, you know, bear with me. But here's Primal. And I think that's good scaling. Yeah, I think that looks great. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, you know, he is kind of prime of old. He is like the ball spot, so he should be a head taller than, you know, his compatriots. Plus, I guess, you know, if Primal War, let's say Primal War truck, Cheetor would definitely be a car bot. So yeah, it makes extra sense when you think about it. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna show you guys how to get this guy transformed. And trust me, it's super easy. Oh yeah, before I do transform this guy, I did miss a piece of articulation. Not a big deal, but he does have a thigh swivel. It's more along just above the knee right here. You can get a full 360 out of that. I just want to make sure I cover that before I, you know, got him transformed. Alright, from first getting this guy transformed, I like to take the head here. Next, if we got to move it up on the ball joint, and you just turn it, go ahead and turn it backwards. Alright, now, kind of get your arm out of the way. Let's see. There we go. And you want to unhinge these right here on the way on the side. Also, when you get him out, of the box, these side panels right here on his waist are kind of like that, so they can't compress in. But you want to go ahead and slide them out like so. All right, now take your Cheetor head, kind of lift up off this little peg here stuck on, and it's kind of tight, at least on mine. And there we go, we got it. Alright, you want to double hinge it out because it's a hinge here. Go ahead and close your mouth. There we go. And you want to kind of put this, kind of angle this head, just kind of like that. Listen on how I work again, because it's gonna go inside that cavity of the cheetah. Let's see here. If I can get it done on camera. There we go. Anyway, you should have something kind of like that. Now, come back down to the arms here. You're going to want to rotate. Let's see, I think this has to be rotated that way. And same on the other side. So rotate the hand that way. Alright. And you're going to basically collapse, except for these side pieces. You're going to collapse the arm inside itself like so. Let's see. Actually, I steered you wrong, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Correction. I missed a step here, a valuable step. You want to take these clips here on the inside of the arm and kind of line them up with the sides here, if that makes sense. Basically, just follow this channel and you get that. There we go. See, I had that all messed up there. So yeah, get that on both sides, like so. So you have something kind of like that. Then you want to close these up. Let's see. And I do have the hands on the wrong side. My bad. I'll rotate like that. Alright, the other side, oops. The other side, and just fold this in. And make sure your hand is oriented that way. Almost like it's going to be his new crotch. Which actually is going to be his new crotch. So, and then you want to close all this up. There we go. Now once you've done that, you can go ahead and bring down your little side piece. Make sure you don't push it all the way in, because you don't want that. You just want to kind of clip over. There we go, like that. And do the same on the other side. So you don't want to push it all the way in. There we go. And you have that. You can want to take your cheetah legs and kind of just move them into position any which way you want. So you got the whole front part done. All right, come to the back. You're gonna take your feet, fold those inward like so on both sides. And when you do that, you basically push the cheetah feet out. And okay, but before we finish anything, open the legs up like so, and grab that little tail deal, and you're gonna jam that from the peg right in there. He's gonna get in there really good. And there you go. And you're gonna go ahead and pull these closer, and you know, kind of orient them like a real mountain cat, you know, or whatever kind of cat cheetahs are. So yeah, you basically end up camera down with this, and I have to say I like this. I actually like this better in robot mode. I think this is where it shines, in my opinion. Talk about first thing first. The cheetah print patterns, pretty good. They look pretty good on this guy. Robot kibble is hidden pretty well. You know, the MP had the same problem. You know, you still get the little bit of blue back here. You know, you get the little ends of the feet sticking out. You get the blue joints kind of peekabooing through. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I think he has one of the best beast modes in my opinion so far. I haven't got my hands on a Megatron yet, but so far I've missed all the Beast Wars guys. So this has like one of the best ones. Coming down to the mouth here, you can still open it up if you want to. Teeth are not painted at all, but it's whatever. That hurt my feelings too bad. Back to that face, it looks pretty good. In my mind's eye, I feel like his eyes are supposed to be green. Maybe they're not, but I do wish they had pupils at least. So that's kind of a bummer. But yet again, it's good enough for what it is. Feet are on a ball joint. So as you can see, legs on the hinge. And the joint here, we can swing them all the way out. So you can easily just have them, say he opens up, you can go full on cheetah rug if you really want to. Yeah, arms do swivel up. I think you get a full 360. Yes, you do. This is good. It's really good. But the resting pose is normally gonna be right here. See this little piece of plastic here? It's an imprint here inside. So one time not, it's gonna kind of rest right there. And come to your back legs. You use the same swivel that you had in robot mode, like so. And you got ball joints back here too on the feet here, so you can go up and down. It'd be kind of cool to get him. It'd be kind of cool to get this guy on a stance. I mean, on a stand, where you have maybe like a chasing pose, like you got one leg like this, one back, and you get the kind of like mid gallop deal here. You know, like one of those. Oh, I can do better than that. And a lot of times you see a cheetah running after something, and it's more like in one of those like mid pounces thing, you know. I don't know. But yeah, except for overall, I really like the beast mode. Let me get you guys some comparisons so you can see how the Beast Wars animal modes are coming along so far. And here we have the full Transformer Kingdom Beast Wars pack. They look great. In my mind's eye, I still consider Black Arachne a maximal. I know originally, originally she was a maximal. She was reprogrammed to be a Predacon, but I don't know. I still view her as maximal through and through. You know, really she's not. But these look good so far. I can't wait to get Dinobot. I mean, remembering like real talk. All right, guys, time for final thought. Normally I put the robot back into its robot mode. But I like the cheetah mode so much better on this guy than robot mode. I'm just gonna leave him in this because to me this is really where he shines. And speaking on that robot mode, I thought the robot mode, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but it's just my opinion, it's okay. I find the robot mode to be, I don't know, it's basic, and that makes me think that perhaps when we get a Tigertron, the robot mode probably is going to be basic as well. This is probably an upscale version because, you know, he's supposed to be bigger than Cheetor. And I kind of don't like that. I kind of hate this being basic. I feel like it had every right to be good as Primal, in my opinion, but it's not. Primal, and even Black Arachne, even though I didn't care for the waist swivel, I thought the robot modes are like better than Cheetor, and that's kind of unfortunate. It really is. Not that not that I'm really ragging on guy. I still like him. Now, as far as my pros go, this cheetah mode. I really dig this cheetah mode. Yeah, it's just awesome. All I do wish this tail could bend maybe a little bit. It doesn't bend at all. And I wish it did turn into a gun instead of a axe thing. You know. Plus, it's undercarriage here. When you just see it hanging down, you know, that just looks weird. But yeah, cheetah mode for me is definitely where it's at. For sure. Before I close things out, let me rep my people as I always do. If you're not following Articulation, you are missing out. They put out awesome content. And I'll have a link down below to the channels that I normally do. That's Katos Kollection, Larkin's Lair, and Enewtabie. Also, check out 3 Live Stream. We got a hot video coming out tomorrow. Check that out. I have a link down here, as always. But, as I always gotta say, don't check it out if you're overly sensitive to language, maybe a little bit of alcohol, or just people just laughing and joking and having fun in general. Don't be a buzzkill. So I always want to warn people before they check out 3 Live Stream. Also, check out M3 Reviews. He's also a member of 3 Live Stream. Really awesome guy. He doesn't do too many reviews anymore, but he has a back catalog of some really great content, man. Especially them titties. But yeah. Follow him too. I have his link down here. Like everyone else. Also, I want to thank everybody yet again. I've recently hit the milestone of 500. It feels really good. It feels damn good. And cause I'm greedy, I still need you guys' help, man. I feel like a junkie getting them subscribes. You know, hey, saying, hey, man, you got any more of those subscribes for me, man? So yeah, I just feel I feel really good. And I'm optimistic that maybe I could be jumping the shark, man. But I feel like if you guys help, shit, I might see 1,000 this year. Maybe. But, you know, I feel good. No, I'm optimistic. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing, watching my videos. Thank you who even share. Appreciate you guys, too. I'm just real thankful over here. So, anyway, this has been Solomon Loonspa, also known as the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God work, reviewing these figures. Until next time. Peace out.